Hi, third grade thinkers, it's Mrs. Burbank here. I am coming to you live from my home and bringing you tonight's homework. Tonight we are working on area. And as we talked about in class today, area is it sounds a lot like array. Two different math tools. One is to help demonstrate multiplication. The other is to measure inside a closed space or shape. So today I want to remind you that there are two ways that we are going to show that we understand area. One is by matching a rectangle drawing to an equation. And remember, it's not an array, not an array. It is a rectangle drawing where we are using square units as the way we're measuring the inside of a closed shape. So you're going to draw a rectangle drawing to help you find the product of each of these equations. So you'll need two more rectangle drawings that match these two equations with a product. Then it asks you to use this rectangle on the right-hand side to help find the answers to these 5 problems. First, it says Ashley drew this large rectangle, which is made up of 2 small rectangles. And I've shaded one in on the bottom to help you see that this is 4 groups of 3 or 4 units by 3 units. So it's asking you to first find the dimensions of these 2 rectangles. So what you would do is I would take this very first one and I would see, there are 5 squares and there are 5 rows of 3. So I would demonstrate that with an equation, 5 groups of 3 equals. Then I would come down here. I've done this one. Now I'm going to do this one. Now I have 4 groups of 3 and I'm going to write. First, I'm going to give you I'm not going to give you the answer, but I'll show you that is the equation we're using. Hold on just a second. Let me pin this down with my clipboard. 4 groups of 3 equals blank. So now we've found the areas of the 2 small rectangles, and now we're going to add them in order to find the area of the big rectangle. So if I take this product and add it to this product, I should get the total. So 5 groups of 3 we know is 15. 4 groups of 3 we know is 12. So now I'm going to move the 15 down here, 15. I'm going to add it to the total or the product of this. 15 plus 12 is 27. And remember, the way we measure a rectangle is in square units. So this is going to be labeled with our abbreviation for square and then units. So that's how we use the 2 smaller rectangles to figure out the area of the whole rectangle. Now it says find the area of the large rectangle by multiplying the number of rows by the number of square units in each row. Now this is something we're already used to doing, right? For the smaller rectangles we use these dimensions, but we're not using those anymore. We're going to use 9 groups of 3. And so you'll do that by writing that equation. And then that answer, 9 groups of 3, we know is 20. My paper doesn't want to stay. 7. And remember, we want to label it by writing square units. All right. Now they're asking you to do 3 problems about area without a drawing. So here they're saying find this product. Here we have 5 groups of 3. Then they're asking us to find this product, 2 groups of 3. We could, if we wanted, draw two smaller rectangles that represent these equations. So there's two groups of 6, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 groups of 6. So we could do that in order to find the products. And then they're asking us to put it all together. Use your answers to exercises number 6 and 7 to find this product. So just like we did up here when we added these two together, those two products we added together and the sum was the total square units, they're asking for that same thing here. If we were to take the sum of 5 times 6 and the product of 5 times 6 and the product of 2 times 6, add them together, it should equal the same as that. And you could use those two to find that. All right, third grade thinkers, that should be enough help for you. The rest of the back of the page is a lot of what we've done already, multiplication and division, using your diagrams, your equations, and complete sentences to solve those. All right, third grade thinkers, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.